Dumps that one in. Wholesale change for Norwich. As now on the breakout, the Titans getting to it first. It's Friesen. It's Friesen. Bounces off his man as Kirov gets taken to the ice. Now in the corner, Earnhardt going to fall off his man as Friesen takes his man off the puck. Now with it, Calkins. Calkins in the backhand, dumping it to the corner. Getting to it first is Earnhardt as Dublitz applying some pressure. Calkins trying to come in to help out. That one's going to go up and around, picked up by Pavlik at the point. As Pavlik dumps it in, Calkins getting it to the corner. Now trying to get it back to Calkins is Dublitz stepping down to pinch that puck as Pavlik does a great job. Shot there from the left side. And that's going to be the first save for Tony Shaw in net. As Kriesen wiping off that visor, making sure you can see straight. Face off one over to Allenson. Allenson on the left side. Going to dance it up along the blue line. Looking for the high slot. Not going to take it there. Dumping it to the corner. Not able to get a piece of it down low was Sobchik. Now on the half wall. Trying to send it up and out. Pavlik keeps it in. Below the goal line now. Sobchik trying to fight for it. As now the Titans sending it up on the boards. Pavlik once again keeping it in the zone. Dump back down low, Sobchik sending it out in front for Kriesen. It goes off a skate, doesn't make its way there. Now Steven at the point, Steven shot from the point. That one's going to be blocked. Now going the other way, pass to Singleton out in front, gets a piece of it. That one's going to be in on net. And Alfano's going to hold on to that one. And there's going to be some pushing and shoving there after the whistle between Singleton. Korshakov and Walters make their way out for the forward group. He's going to try to win that one back for Pavlik. Does absolutely that. That's going to go up and out of the zone. And having to regroup are the Sea Captains. Over to Steven. Steven forward for Friesen on the right side. Friesen's going to dump that one down and in. Chasing it down is Dublitz. As Dublitz going into the corner with his man. Now up and around for the half wall for Ryu. Ryu gets that one to the neutral zone. Pavlik picks it up, dumps it back down and in. Off the backside of the net. Picked up now by the Titans in their own zone on the backhand. Sending it to Ryu once again on the half wall. Ryu gets the breakout pass going to the right side. That's going to get batted out of the way by Pavlik and go down into the zone. Steven on the backhand to Dublitz. Dublitz makes the pass for Friesen. Friesen gets a piece of it, but not all of it now in the neutral zone. Titans sending that one down and in on net. Keeping it in play is Alfano as Pavlik with it. 15 minutes remain in period number one. As over to Kriesen now. Kriesen going to go for Dublitz far side. Dublitz doesn't get all of it and goes for a change. Applying some pressure as Friesen as they fan on it. Friesen holds control, tries to make the pass out in front, but Kriesen's not right there. As Allenson now pushing it down into the zone. Face off. One over the wingers. Trying to collect it. Going to be sent to the point. As not making its way there. Impens over to Pinkerman. Pinkerman on the right side trying to beat his man to the outside. Able to do so. One-handed shot. That's a beautiful shot there on net with the one hand from Pinkerman. Now Pavlik from the point. That one's going to be up to the uprights. Now over to Impens. Impens takes a shot. Going to be gloved off to the corner as Calkins taking his man into the boards. Trying to break that one out along the half wall. The Titans, as now they're trying to dig it loose as Pinkerman and Calkins in there with Earnhardt. And now trying to make that one, get that one to the neutral zone. Almost hits a light fixture. Keeps its way in play. Pavlik up off the boards. Trying to get it to the neutral zone as Piatowski as he holds on. That one's going to be sent down low. Shaw comes at a net, leaves that one behind the backside for his defense. Making a pass dangerously. Not ready for it was one of the defenders. Calkins dumps that one back down and it's going to go off a body as Calkins and Mills knock into each other and almost knock each other over. Mills getting it along the boards, going to dump it back down low. Picked up now, is trying to lay the reverse hit was Calkins, but gets pushed down to the ice. On the breakout now, picked up by Pavlik. Pavlik's going to take it himself. A defenseman playing offense on the backhand, taking a couple stick chops as that one's going to be out in front. As Piatowski puts that one in on his own net. Shaw will glove that one out of the air. And finishing the change with the Titans as well. And for their goalie. As Calkins winning it over to the winger. Sobchik tries to send it to the point. Korshakov intercepts and gets it to the neutral zone. Steven sending it to open space. Doherty tries to pick it up but doesn't get all of it. Calkins doesn't get all of it either. As they fan on it over here out in front. As finally Steven gains control over to Janik. Janik for Sobchik. Sobchik gets it in the zone. Chasing it down. Carey on it. Carey pushing it back as Calkins getting it low. Sobchik on the backhand, taking it out in front, tries to make a pass, going to go off a skate, going back down low. Calkins picks it up. The Titans on the breakout for Korshakov. Korshakov sending it to the neutral zone. As now on it, Steven on the backhand, trying to get it for Janik. As trying to lay the hit into his man was Calkins. Janik putting that in it with it in their own zone, going to send it down the length of the ice one more time. 5 seconds now remain on the power play. One more rush available. Steven makes the pass to the left side as that one's going to be dumped down and in as they chase it down. Going to be sent high up off the glass and go up and out of play. We're going to face off power play. As that face-off's going to be won back, Janik at the point, rips a shot, save for Shaw. As we line back up once again, down low, face-off one back, Janik losing his footing, able to get back up and control that puck as he tries to get it back down low for Sobchik. Neeson comes in to help out. Neeson and Sobchik fighting for it. Walters on it. Walters makes the pass for Doherty. Doherty back for Walters. On the right side, Doherty cutting down the ice using his speed as Steven tying his man up, trying to get his hand loose. Now in the boards, Pievsky and Doherty. Finally cleared out. Steven getting it for Sobchik. Sobchik doesn't get all of it, fans on it, and keeping it in the zone. Now sending that up off the glass, chasing it down is Steven. Now pushing it forward is Sobchik. Sobchik down on the right side. As it looks like Steven's on offense. Steven out in front, tries to get a shot off. But if I'm in the zone, going to chase it down. Now in the corner with it. Mills trying to gain control as Pievsky pinning Neeson into the boards. Now coming away with it are the Titans as they send that one up to the neutral zone. Steven opposite corner dumping. Chasing that one down. On it first. It's going to be Tartan. As Tartan gets that one down into the corner. Steven dumping that in, having to tag back up as the Sea Captain's getting a change. Getting some fresh legs. Now to the neutral zone. That one goes the length of the ice. No ice. As now picked up by down low by Pavlik. Pavlik makes a pass for Lalonde. Lalonde to Friesen. Friesen getting it to the neutral zone. Neeson takes it back in their own zone. They're going to get a delayed whistle here for offsides on Logan Neeson as he was entering his own. That is a brand new call, I guess, was just invented here. On the backhand, going to be sent out in front. Steven picks it up. Steven going to skate it forward, makes a pass for Lalonde. Lalonde to Friesen. Friesen gets pocketed there as Lalonde steps up and lays a body into his man. As now looking to go the other way. That one's going to go down to the corner. Singleton tries to get that one out in front. Not able to do so. Now in the corner, Lalonde on it. As Lalonde's going to chase that down as he lays a body into his man. Along the board, Steven picks it up. Steven sending it up and around over to Friesen. Friesen with it. Friesen trying to skate it up ice. Singleton gets a piece of it. Steven makes the pass, trying to hit Lalonde. That was going to be just out of reach. As Lalonde attacking Underwood now, picked up by Calkins. Calkins sends that one just wide as it goes up and around. As Ryu looks to take it up ice. Looking to swing the sticks, trying to knock that one loose. Excuse me, that was not Ryu, that was Miller. Now going to go down low on it, Gronwald. Gronwald in his own zone, has Walters chasing, makes the pass for Lalonde. Lalonde over to Calkins. Calkins going to skate it forward. Calkins on the left side, dumping it down and into the corner and dodging the one hit as he takes a bit of a tumble as Carey. Now in the backhand shot out in front. Picked up by Steven at the point. Too many bodies in front. Steven doesn't take it. Now Pavlik. Pavlik over to Neeson. Neeson with it, going to skate it down. Takes a shot as that one whizzes wide. Trying to keep it in as Steven. Steven able to do so as he dumps it back to the corner. Friesen sending that out in front. No one home. Back to Pavlik in the neutral zone. Pavlik dumping that one down low. That one bounces off the Damboni doors and out in front. So we saw that happen yesterday. Happens once again today. As curling to the boards, losing control of that puck and having to regain are the Titans, kept in by Impens as he gets that one out of the air. On the backhand, giving it to Pinkerman between the feet as Pinkerman not able to gain that one. Steven trying to play that one off the boards as it takes an awkward bounce. Conant dumps that one down into the zone. Alfano comes out of net to play that one. Alfano going to give that one over to Pavlik. Pavlik makes the pass now to the neutral zone, getting on it. And now dumping it back into the Norwich zone. Getting a piece of it is Impens over the red line. That one makes its way into the zone. Behind their own net with it, sending it up and around. As pinching down is Steven. As Steven steps down and gets it down and in the zone. As it goes up and around once again for Korshakov. Korshakov getting tied up with his own teammate as puck almost gets knocked off the stick. Now to the neutral zone. Going to go all the way down the ice. Steven's going to be in a foot race. Doherty trying to get to it first. As Steven getting on that puck now, coming in to help out is Calkins. Now Korshakov. Korshakov makes a pass to the point, loses control. Now in a foot race, going to pick that up are the Titans as Mills. Mills chasing his man down. Now Calkins getting to it as face-off one back by Conant to the point. Shot from the point by Cook as it's out in front, still loose. Alfano diving for it as he puts himself way out of net. A shot, a save as Gronwald standing in net. Another shot, another save as it makes its way in. Jersey. Face-off one back, Steven on it now. Steven makes the pass over for Janik. Janik pushing it forward. Neeson trying to get it for Friesen. Now back going the other way on the right side. Ryu skating it down and in. Takes a shot. That one doesn't make its way through. Has taken the hit there in the corner. It is Steven. Now looking to go the other way. On the right side, Friesen dumping that one down and in as he's chasing it down. They go down into the corner. A hit there as Huetel ties up with Friesen. Now back to Friesen. Friesen trying to send it back the other way as Friesen getting tied up with Huetel. Friesen takes Huetel down as Huetel's helmet comes off. As unsure, no arms up. As Friesen's going to attempt to win this one back for Pinkerman as he wins it back over to Impens. Impens at the point. As Impens on the right side tries to make a move. Going to go up and along the boards, trying to get it up and out of their zone. Now able to do so as that one goes down the length of the ice. It has enough for an icing on it. First is Steven. Let's go on the penalty kill. So Cook makes his way back on. Face off one back. It's going to go down into the zone. Chasing it down is Sobchik. Now it's going to be back low as they try to skate it up ice. It'll be Miller. Miller on the right side. Loses control, trying to regain it. Now in the neutral zone. Over to Kirov from Ryu. Back to Miller as Miller takes that one off the skate. Ryu gaining control of it in his own zone up off the boards. Looking to go the other way now. Making a pass to the neutral zone. On the left side is Ryu. Cutting down, curling back. As he tries to make the pass out in front for Neeson. Neeson dumps that one back down the length of the ice. As Ryu gets there as Friesen and Sobchik go for a change. They collide. Now looking to go the other way, Ryu. Ryu on the left side, skating through unscathed. Kirov on the point, dumps that one down in the backhand. Walters on it. Walters curling back up, sending it to the point. Back to 5-on-5. Impens trying to break that play up. Looking to go the other way now. It's Friesen. Friesen has Neeson just out of reach as Neeson's going to try to chase that one down. As Shaw plays that one out of net. Now Friesen picking it up as he makes a move. Gets around one hit. Batting it over to himself. Friesen takes the shot. Kick down front. Still loose out in front. Trying to get it out is Shaw. As now picked up by Impens. Impens trying to send it to the corner as Impens takes a hit to the head. As now back for Janik. Janik pushing that one forward. Now to the neutral zone as Impens hopping off the ice. Now going to be offsides, having to tag back up as it's going to be dumped down in. Down low on the left side, Singleton still in as well as Conant. Janik's going to take it on the right side. Janik dumping that one for the far corner. Now back to the neutral zone. Doherty has it in his own zone. Over to the right side, Pievsky. Pievsky makes the pass to the far side for Korshakov. Korshakov cutting back, getting past the man. Doherty with it now. Shot save, Alfano, as he gloves that one away. Play line. They line up, face off, one down low. Gronwald to it first. Gronwald cutting around on the backhand, going to dump it up to the point. Going to be kept in at the point. Now Singleton. Singleton makes the pass for Carey. That one's going to go errant. And now in a foot race, Carey comes away with it. Neeson applying some pressure, trying to knock that puck loose, is stepping up as Pinkerman as well. Singleton with it. Cutting to the neutral zone. Pinkerman's going to go down low, going to apply some pressure to him. Now stepping up Gronwald, trying to lay the body into Singleton, as Singleton jumps around that hit. As the puck's picked up by the Sea Captains, they send it all the way down the length of the ice once again. So that should burn off the rest of the time on the penalty. As Dubowitz now making his way out on ice as he chops at that puck, trying to knock it loose. Now going to be called offsides is Kirov, as there's some extra pushing and shoving there after the whistle. Forward for Sobchik. Sobchik cutting through. Sobchik takes a shot. That one's going to go off a leg now, trying to get it out in front for Friesen. Friesen back out in front for Neeson. Neeson trying to get the shot up. Down low. Neeson on it. Neeson centering pass. No one home as that one gets blocked before making its way out there. Carey cutting up the ice, going to dump that one down and in. As now on it, Steven. Steven pushing it to Mills. Mills passing it to himself as he cuts it up, leaving it for Steven. Trying to get it down into the zone as he dumps it down and in. Now down low in their own zone on the breakout. Broken up now by Mills. Now Steven in the neutral zone, dumping it back in. Behind their own net. Sending it forward. Singleton with it as he's getting hounded. They're going to be kept in by Calkins as it goes up the body of Singleton. Calkins trying to pinch that puck along the boards, not able to do so. In the neutral zone, swatting at it is Pavlik, bouncing around. Steven gets to it, plays it off the ice, and skating it forward himself. Going to try to beat Underwood, able to do so. Now awkward angle shot, going to get it his own rebound as he pushes it down low. Along the boards, along the half wall. Looking to go the other way. Back on defense is Mills. Mills and Pav. As Pavlik playing some defense on Pievsky as that one's going to go up and around. Pinkerman's going to step down and pick it up. As now Pinkerman with it. Pinkerman behind the backside of his own net. Going to hold control. 8:20 remains. Leaving it for Mills. Mills going to skate it forward himself. Mills on the left side. Skating it forward, trying to get it through as Mills takes a shot. That one whizzes wide. Kirov in his own zone. Sobchak steps up. Applying some pressure as Steven as he plays the body on his man and bounces right off of him. Calkins going to pass it over for Janik. Janik forward. As it's going to be tipped off the stick now of Sobchak as it goes into the zone. Now back to the neutral zone. Going to go all the way down the ice. Steven's going to get to it first. That should have been an ice. No call. As now on it, Steven. Steven over to Janik. Janik forward for Sobchak as that one's going to go back to the neutral zone. Now being sent back. Steven with it. Steven over to Janik. Janik makes the pass for Pinkerman just out of reach. Now on it, the defense of the Titans. Now Walters. Walters trying to regain control as Calkins applying some pressure, trying to knock that puck loose. Now on the boards, going to saucer pass that one through the air. Batted to the air by Kirov as now on it.